Hey, audience, this is Tommy, and I just got through editing the 25th Skit Guys podcast. Now, I actually did edit it. I took out some stuff that we probably shouldn't have even thought, much less said. But anyway, that's beside the point. The reason that I am talking to you before you listen to the podcast is just to let you know this podcast is it's a little more serious. There is some fun stuff in it. We get to do a telephone conversation with a guy, which, by the way, when you hear the telephone conversation, there's like that cell phone buzz. I'm sorry, I couldn't figure out how to take it out. Anyway, hope that you enjoy this as our Thanksgiving podcast, and just know that if you get through this one and you're like, God, that was kind of serious. What's wrong with the Skit Guys? Just know we've already started planning out what is going to be called the Skit Guys Christmas Extravaganza podcast. It's amazing. We've already called, and we've got some folks, some special guests that are going to join us. There's going to be musical numbers. There's actually going to be a live skating competition, a figure skating competition. It's going to be amazing. I think you're going to love it. Anyway, here is a little more serious Skit Guys podcast. A little more serious than normal. Okay? Hope you enjoy it. Thanks for being a part of our audience. Talk to you later. Bye.
Back to the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm trying to think of my top 10 TV shows.
All right. Well, whenever you've got your top 10 TV shows, let's do this.
It's a hard knock life. It's on. I can see the red stuff.
Yeah.
That means it's on, doesn't it?
Yeah.
See how good I'm getting at this?
You are getting
25th podcast, and I know that sucker's on.
You know it's rolling.
See? You see what I'm doing?
Your money.
Hello, Podians. How are you?
Hello, Podians.
Welcome to the Skit Guys Thanksgiving podcast.
And how thankful we are.
If we could have all our Podians in one room, we would do that because we love you so much.
And they would fit.
They would all fit.
Yeah.
Yeah, they would all fit. Yeah.
I like that.
I like that feeling. It's a good feeling.
Yeah.
Well, it's our Thanksgiving podcast, and the theme is doing life together.
Doing life together.
You know,
and you know what? Tonight is not a better night. There's not a better night.
Great night tonight.
To talk about it than tonight.
Great night. Your daughter, Abby.
My lovely daughter, Abby. My sweet pride. You know, Abigail, her name means Father's Joy. Yeah.
Nope.
Yep.
It means a river runs through it.
Okay. So we just got back from seeing my daughter Abby.
She was great
In the musical Annie.
She was great.
She was awesome.
She was great. Yes, I know she's not my daughter, but
yeah.
I teared up a lot.
Oh, I was crying.
Yeah.
I had the camera and was taking pictures.
Yeah.
But, man, it was killing me.
And I brought my daughter down to watch your daughter.
Ainsley.
And then...
What does Ainsley mean, by the way?
Huh?
What does Ainsley mean?
River runs through it. I don't know what Ainsley means. Does anybody know what Ainsley means?
You should find that out.
I should. I don't know if it does mean anything. I think my wife looked and there wasn't a name for Ainsley.
I think it does mean.
Something?
Offspring of the Baldwin.
The Baldwin?
You're the Baldwin.
I thought you meant like Alec Baldwin or something.
No, but it'd be great if he showed up for
Wow.
Thanksgiving, wouldn't it?
You know what? It's our podcast, and we love doing life with Alec Baldwin.
We do.
So he needs to come and visit. Maybe we could talk to him later.
Maybe so.
Yeah. My wife named Ainsley. Well, no. I named Ainsley.
Yes.
She just searched for the name if it meant anything.
With your wife's approval.
With my wife's approval. Off of... do you remember that show, The West Wing?
Oh, yeah. It's a Sorkinson show.
Yeah. The first season...
Yeah.
There was a Republican lawyer that they stuck in the basement. Her name was Ainsley.
Oh, I thought you named it after Ainsley Earhart.
No, I did not.
I gotcha.
Your daughter was great, though. It was so awesome.
Very proud of her.
Oh.
Very proud of her.
Wow.
And you know what was so sweet, too, is they had a little section down front where the kids could go sit on the floor.
Yeah.
And so Eddie's daughter, Ainsley, went down. Well, yeah.
Your son,
My
Hudson.
son, Hudson, looked at me and said, "Hey, Dad, can I take Ainsley down there?"
Yeah.
And I said, "I don't know. You have to ask Eddie, you know." He asked you. You said, okay. And so he escorted your daughter down to the kids' area and sat with her down there.
Yeah.
And they watched the whole thing.
Yeah. And before you know it, they were both up on their knees.
Creeped
with
up
their
to the edge of the stage.
with their hands up there. That was awesome. Yeah, I kind of teared up on that, too.
Oh, yeah. It is good. It's just good doing life together.
That's what doing life's all about. We hope this Thanksgiving, as you're thinking not just about your family,
But the people that you work with, the people that you're around,
the people in your neighborhood,
the people that you meet each day.
Oh, a mailman is a person in your neighborhood.
Oh boy,
in your neighborhood,
and let's just
your neighborhood.
Let's make a very there's a difference between like the mailman in your neighborhood,
right,
and the people you do life with. You know,
okay, but what if the mailman is your dad?
Then he would be someone you do life with.
See?
Yes. But like if you work at a church and
right.
you have a group of people that, you're around each other all the time,
right.
you're doing life with those people.
Yes.
If you're a part of volunteer staff, you're doing life with those people.
Yes.
And we hope you have that. And we hope, if you haven't, that you'll tell them how thankful you are of them, for them, before Thanksgiving is said and done.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, because we take things for granted.
We really do. We really do.
By the way,
yeah,
family was God's idea.
Get out.
Friends were God's idea. He didn't have to create family. He could have made us simply, islands who did everything by ourselves.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure.
I thought it was the Cosby Show.
You know what? You're right. I'm sorry. I totally forgot about that. That's right. Rudy came in one time.
Yeah.
Looked over at Theo.
Yeah, Theo, and said.
She said,
Theo.
Yeah. Where did family come from?
And then Dad came in and went, hey,
anybody want some Jello pudding?
We're gonna have the pudding and the pudding pops and the key to
look at this sweater.
He had some crazy sweaters.
He had the sweaters, didn't he?
Well, it's good. It's just, I was sitting by your dad tonight, talking about doing life, and I just I've known your dad since high school. I mean, when we'd I drove over to your house and we'd go see a movie or whatever, and
he'd tell you stories about when he was a helicopter pilot in Vietnam.
He would suck me in.
Yeah, because he wasn't a helicopter pilot in Vietnam.
No, and I every time just trying to be polite. Really, Mr. Woodard? Yeah, really. I was up in Vietnam. Blah 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 blah.
I shot down the Red Baron in Vietnam.
Really, Mr. Woodard? Wow, Mr. Woodard. He was so just playing with me.
He was playing you, man.
But you know what? I love your dad, and he hugged me tonight and he called me son. And I don't hear that.
I'll talk to him about that.
No, I love that.
His son.
I know you are his son.
I am.
I know you're his son.
I am.
But you know what? Nobody calls me son.
And nobody puts you in the corner.
Shut up. Oh, my goodness.
No, you know what? That's really cool.
Oh, my goodness. You just did a Dirty Dancing reference. Can just a rabbit trail real quick. Do you remember, how old were you when Dirty Dancing came out? Like 15, 17?
Probably.
Okay. Now,
I had the time of my life, though.
Well, stop.
Sorry.
At the time, when you heard that, when you saw Jerry Orbach sitting there with Jennifer Grey at the table, because Jerry Orbach was the dad.
Right.
And Patrick Swayze comes up.
God
rest his soul. Great on Law and Order.
Yeah.
When Patrick Swayze comes up and says,
Patrick Swayze was on Law and Order.
No, Jerry Orbach was. Jerry Orbach was.
I was talking about Patrick Swayze passed away.
Oh, I thought you meant both of them. God rest their soul. Yeah. More so for Jerry Orbach than Patrick.
And her career's dead, but that's fine.
Married to Jennifer Grey is married to the guy on
Soap.
Old Adventures of New Christine.
Oh, I've never watched that.
Yeah, the husband.
Oh, okay.
She's married. But anyway, okay. When you heard, nobody puts baby in the corner.
Oh, it's powerful. Great.
Are you being serious?
No.
Because even at 17 as a teenager, didn't you go, something's not right there with that line?
Nobody puts baby in the corner.
It was awkward, wasn't it? It was awkward then.
It's as awkward as it would be in real life.
Nobody puts baby in the corner.
Yeah.
And
okay. If Ainsley, your daughter, and you're in that situation, some dude walks over and goes, nobody puts Ainsley in the corner. What do?
I'd hit him.
You'd deck him.
I'd deck him.
I know.
And say, you're in the corner, pal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Left corner pocket. Watch this, Ainsley. Pow. Boom. Zam. It's a hard knock life for us.
But I will say,
off the rabbit trail, back to Dad.
I have been very blessed with two great parents. And I am so thankful that my dad considers you a son.
Yeah.
I mean, that's huge.
And
my mom has always felt that way about you.
Oh, I love him.
Sick of, why can't you be like Eddie?
And you go, what, bald?
Yeah, that's what I said. That's exactly right.
Audience, I hope you hear us. We are sitting in Tommy's house right now, and it really is just, I hope if you hear anything else, and I hope you have this that you have friends you're doing life with.
Yeah.
We are very fortunate. We're very blessed, humbled to be doing life with people that you love. It's really great. We always talk about this, and it's TV shows, and there's a lot of great things to talk about.
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to give you my top 10. Is that cool? Because TV is exciting
top 10
right
TV
now.
shows?
Yeah.
Can I chime in on them?
Oh, my goodness, yes. Okay, and I really feel this way. And if there's a audience member that can, A, tell me what Ainsley means, and B, tell me if this isn't a true statement or if I'm just getting old and it's a generational thing. I think that there hasn't really been a lot of good movies in the last decade, but I think TV is just getting better and better and better.
I agree.
I mean,
completely.
You tell me, and I know I'm going to show my age here, but like Forrest Gump, Breakfast Club, anything like that.
Do you know
tell me.
Yeah, Forrest Gump has been placed in the top 30 movies of all time.
I wouldn't doubt it. Okay, here's my top 10. Okay.
Yep.
Community.
Oh, I love Community.
Did you laugh your head off?
Well, okay. Here's the thing.
Oh.
As you know,
yes,
Chevy Chase is one of my favorite all time.
Fletch
is one of, if not my most favorite movie ever. And to see him doing his Chevy Chase stuff, it's golden.
But if you were to tell someone like a teenager or a 20-something now, say, go watch Fletch, you have to watch Fletch. You know how people do that.
Oh, yeah.
Go watch Fletch, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Like, would they get it? Would they find it funny?
If they didn't, something would be wrong with them.
Well.
But I will tell you this, okay? Okay, check this out. Talk to a 20-something about the movie Goonies. They loved it.
Interesting.
I hated it.
I didn't like Goonies.
No, we were too old.
Yeah, I didn't like Goonies.
But to them, that's a memory of a movie that was just like, they loved it.
Well, I love watching Chevy Chase in Community.
And it's really a good cast. And you can see each one of their cast members are kind of finding their place.
Yeah, I love how the evolution happens on a TV show. Just the writing, the characters.
Yeah.
The human being. Their mascot is a human being. I mean, there's just so many great things. Parks and Recreation.
I still have not watched it.
You got to watch it, dude. It is so good.
I'm going to have to iTunes it or something.
You would think it would be a ripoff of The Office, but it's slowly becoming funnier than The Office.
But it started kind of like a ripoff of
It was a total ripoff of The Office. Yeah. But again, the characters are kind of evolving and they're finding their own groove. Right, and I think that's – I love watching that. I love watching that kind of stuff. Big Bang Theory.
You know, there's too much TV. I'm just going to throw it out there and go.
Yeah, there is.
I know Big Bang Theory has to be good now. I gave it the first 2 seasons and just went, it's good, I like it, but there's other things I'm going to watch.
I love listening to the studio audience. Because you're an actor and I'm more director, writer.
Yeah.
You can just tell I have not heard a studio audience laugh that hard, and it's not a laugh track. They are laughing and they are gasping and they're cheering.
Like Cheers.
Cheers, Friends, Happy Days,
really?
That kind of stuff.
And it is live studio audience.
Live studio audience, and they don't hardly do that kind of stuff anymore.
Nope.
I love listening to the audience just on that, on itself. Modern Family. Modern Family's amazing.
It is. I just will confess, it's probably my favorite show on right now.
It's so funny.
I get so but there's several shows that I get really excited about seeing.
Yep. Glee would be another one.
Glee is magnificent.
And here's the hard part. I mean, we can go through a lot of these shows and go, well, this is questionable, this is questionable, this is questionable.
I can tell you something questionable about every single one of them.
Yeah, totally. Community, can you? Community's pretty clean, isn't it?
No. I mean, not when you really look at it. Chevy Chase is always trying to...
Yeah, there's a lot of innuendo.
Bed
There's a lot of innuendo.
Yeah, the main character basically
innuendo.
And then the other girl is trying to get with that other guy. They're all trying to get with somebody in the group except for Abed.
Yeah, but what TV show isn't, I guess? Because that's the name of the TV show game.
True.
Glee.
Yeah.
I love Glee. What?
I love Glee.
They could have called that show The Untouchables. Because all of them are like they're the untouchables of life. I mean, to the stutter, to the person in the hand, the person that's in the wheelchair, even to the jock, he would be an untouchable. He throws slushes in people's face. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. To the cheerleader that's pregnant, to the homosexual, on down the line.
Yeah, they got that disease where your body
leprosy.
Yeah, they're lepers.
Yeah, they're lepers. Yeah, yeah.
Now, okay, but here's the thing: we talk about TV shows. We talk about is there questionable stuff? Yes.
Yeah.
And by the way, audience, when we talk about TV shows, please don't feel like we're going, you should watch this. We're saying, hey, this is what we watch, and we think it's funny. We're not saying everything that's on this show is appropriate,
right? Or meaningful. Coming from where we come, a lot of guys would watch football all day and talk about sports.
Yeah. This is our world.
This is our world. We call each other and go, did you see that scene in Glee? Did you see that scene in Modern Family when that guy da-da-da-da? And that's what we do.
Someday I'm going to call you, though, and go, did you see that play on the football game?
Yeah, and I'll go,
who is this? But I want to address one issue.
All right.
Because you brought up Glee.
Yeah.
Okay. This last episode that I saw. The pregnant Cheerio.
Yep.
Quinn and her boyfriend go over to Quinn's house.
Yep.
And right out of the chute, her parents are portrayed as these Christians who drink a lot,
who drink tons, who are almost sloshed,
are watching Glenn Beck,
the crazy Christian Mormon guy.
Yeah. Yep. So it's like right out of the chute. I'm like, oh, come on. Then as the episode goes on, they reveal that she's pregnant, and her parents show no mercy. Her mother has no backbone. Her dad is an ogre, overbearing.
Yeah.
And it just, watching it, I want to say it breaks my heart. It doesn't. It hacked me off.
Yeah.
Because I'm going,
because
why?
And because I'm forgetting his name, but the character.
Quentin?
No, the other character that is gay in the show.
Oh, yeah,
his dad.
Totally accepting.
Total acceptable. Loving, caring. I wish your mom was here. Da-da-da-da-da. If you're going to do that... Why do the Christians have to be so bad?
Okay, here's what I think.
Okay, what's your thought?
When I was in my 20s, yes?
Here's what I hope.
Okay, good.
I hope there's an episode. I hope there's an episode. Because Quinn said to her dad, I need my daddy to put his arms around me and tell me it's okay. I hope there's an episode where we see Dad do just that. I hope.
I do too.
I hope this is a writing thing, and it's going to come. It's going to come.
Here's my thought.
Yeah.
I, in my 20s, used to think it was an attack on Christianity. That these people wrote this stuff to shove it in the face of Christians. I don't believe that anymore.
What do you believe?
I believe that if you were to talk to the writers of that show, that's what they believe about Christians.
Yeah.
That may have been all they've seen of Christians.
That's what they experienced.
That's what they've experienced, and that's what they believe, And so they're simply portraying what they see, It's over the top. It's stupid.
It's too bad.
It is too bad.
It's too bad.
Because you look at the rest of the people on that show, and nobody is over stereotyped.
Yeah, you're right.
So anyway, this is a serious podcast.
Oh well, we're kind of in a very somber mood, I guess.
I know.
We
just saw Annie.
It's a hard knock life, Tom.
It is a hard
knock life for us.
It is.
That show was when was that show written? In 1933?
Well, no, but it was based on a comic strip from the 30s.
From the 30s.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the Depression was going on.
Right.
Right now we're in the worst recession since the Depression.
So they say.
Yeah.
So when was Annie written?
I don't know.
Oh.
But musicals didn't exist in the 30s.
I wouldn't be so sure. There was a musical called Harem Scarum.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that later turned into Annie Get Your Gun. I don't know if you knew that or not.
You know what? I was unfamiliar with that.
Yeah.
I was completely unfamiliar.
Well, that's what I'm here for.
I am so glad that you explained that to me.
Another great show in my top 10 is The Middle.
The Middle, I love it.
Very funny.
I love it.
Very good.
It would be the kind of clean version of
Roseanne.
That's a great idea. Great idea. Yeah.
Roseanne. Flash Forward. I like Flash Forward.
I love Flash Forward. I didn't know if I was going to like it at first because they explained everything at the beginning.
Yeah.
Unlike Lost, where you're still not sure whether that's just Hurley's dream or whatever.
Right. Yeah.
You know?
Or Hurley threw up. And
Right.
You didn't really understand.
But I still love Lost. But they better go somewhere.
It's their last season, dude.
Oh, this is it.
It's it. This is it. Come after Christmas when they come back. This is it. This is all they got, buddy. This is all they got. I still like Saturday Night Live.
Oh, how can you not?
I've been watching Saturday Night Live since I was a little kid. So I think that's 8. Maybe I only have 8. Tom.
8? That's it?
Yeah. Maybe,
okay, let's see. What did you not
I'll
mention that I'm watching?
I still like Survivor. Survivor is
World War II in color HD on the History Channel?
No, I'm really not doing that.
Really good.
No. Amazing Race. I've been watching The Amazing
Biggest
Race.
Loser.
Biggest Loser.
You didn't say. That's one of your favorites.
Yeah, it is.
I watched it the other day. I don't normally watch it.
Did you cry?
It and I cried.
Yeah.
How can you not cry?
You always cry at Biggest
Yeah.
Loser.
Now they got this thing coming up, though, the winner that gained it all back.
The winner that gained it all back. I know I did not see that.
Oh, 30 Rock.
Not so much.
Oh, I love it.
Not so much.
I love 30 Rock.
Not so much.
I love it.
Nope.
Yep.
Not when you have, like, community, like, okay, but, like, from the 80s, I like shows that make me laugh and they dip a little bit, you know?
Yeah,
and
that's true.
30 Rock doesn't dip.
30 Rock's not going to give you anything.
30 Rock is trying to be like Seinfeld was. Like, we're going to have...
Not about anything.
It's not about really anything. Yeah. We're just being snarky about life.
Yeah.
But you don't...
That's Alec Baldwin.
Alec Baldwin's great.
Tracy Morgan.
Oh, wait, hold on. Who's at our Thanksgiving door?
Hello?
Alec Baldwin!
Hey, what are you doing?
Hey, Alec.
Hey, guys. How's it up?
What's going on, Alec?
Well, I was just driving by and thought I'd swing by and see what the hizadoo was.
This is our Thanksgiving podcast.
We are so glad you're here.
Well, thank you.
We're talking about doing life with people.
Well, I'll tell you what. Funny you mentioned that.
Yeah.
I like doing life with you guys.
Well, we don't know you at all.
Well, this is as close as I get to people.
Yeah, come on.
Wow.
No, I'm serious.
Alec.
Yeah.
Alec. Seriously. No, Alec.
Look, the Baldwin.
Yeah. Huh?
That's what I call you. You're the Baldwin.
Oh, and you're Baldwin.
And I'm a Baldwin.
Oh, how funny, Alec.
It's like we're family,
It kind of is. Not really, yeah. That's kind of cute. Hey,
yeah.
Speaking of family and doing life with people, how do you get over something like what you did on the phone with your daughter? Is that patched up?
You're really going to bring that up so close to Thanksgiving?
Well, I mean, are you thankful for her now?
Always been thankful for her.
Yeah?
I love my daughter. We have an understanding.
Huh? What's the understanding?
Sometimes Daddy yells.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
What would you say to our audience? What would you say to our audience to, like, when it comes to doing life with people?
I would say you audience members are a brat is what you are. You're a brat. You are
selfish.
You're selfish.
Pig.
You're a pig is what you are. I give to you, audience. I give to you, and this is the way you repay me. Happy Thanksgiving.
All right.
Okay.
Thanks, Alec.
See ya.
Thanks.
Idiots.
He's thankful.
Wow.
Did not see that
I didn't see that coming. Hey, you know what? Who doesn't like the term "doing life"?
I know exactly who you're going to say because there's only one person I know that doesn't like that term.
Yeah, it's our buddy Brian Cates.
Brian is the third skit guy.
He's the third skit guy. He does all our videos.
Yeah.
If you like Skiva, if you like Chisel Skit, all of it's Brian. All of it.
Yeah. We're just his puppets.
We will say to him, "Hey, love doing live with you," and he will like. And we don't get that because that's a great thing to be able to say you love doing life with you. You know?
It's huge.
So let's give him a call. You want to?
Okay, I'm going to call him. Call his
call
home number and put that on speakerphone.
You're having my baby.
Let's not do
that. What a wonderful say. How much? I can't hear it.
Sorry.
Turn it up. It is up. I can't hear it. He's not home. Brian. I don't hear anything.
Hi, this is Michael Bolton. Nobody's home right now, but at the tone, please leave a message and they'll get back to you.
Did you hear that?
Michael Bolton?
It said Michael Bolton.
Did you call Michael Bolton?
No.
Are you friends with dude, look at me.
What?
Are you friends with Michael Bolton?
No.
You are friends with Michael Bolton.
How would I be
Dude. How are you friends with Michael Bolton?
I met him through Kenny G.
You called Michael Bolton.
I know.
How do you know Michael? I don't even know this part
told
of you.
you.
Tell me the story.
Okay. I was hanging
How
out.
are you doing life with Michael Bolton?
Okay, listen.
I don't know how to feel about this.
I was hanging out with Kenny G, okay?
Uh-huh. The saxophone guy from the 80s.
Right. Actually, it's a sousaphone. Let's call it
a sousaphone?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got me.
I'm hanging out with him, okay? We both
Kenny G.
Yeah, we both get our hair
What year?
We both get our hair permed at the same place, right?
What year?
Like 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, Kenny G?
Yeah.
He's still alive?
Well, yeah.
What does he do?
He hangs out with that Zamfir guy. You know, the guy that plays the pan flute.
Uh-huh.
They've got a whole club. I ran into them probably in 1997.
Uh-huh.
90 is right before you moved back to Texas. I ran into them in a little. It was a spa. It was a day spa. I used to go there, and there was a guy named Rohan, who, man, he was tough. He was huge, big, burly
sumo
guy.
Wrestler guy.
Yeah,
yeah.
He would just straighten out my spine, right?
Yeah.
And I'm looking over, and there's this dude with these long hair, and I'm
Yeah.
like, totally looks like Kenny G.
Uh-huh.
Totally was. It's Kenny G. Start talking to him, you know?
Yeah, you guys hit it off.
And he's like, oh, you like my music? I'm like, no. You know, I think it's awful. And so he was like, I respect that.
Oh, so you guys hit it off.
Yeah. So
And
then we were having dinner probably about 2 years later.
You and Kenny G.
Yeah. Michael Bolton comes up.
Uh-huh.
And he's all, you know.
He's all,
how's it going, fellas? You
time,
know?
love, and tenderness.
Yeah. So anyway, he gave me his number and was like, call me sometime. I've never called him.
You just called Michael Bolton.
I didn't mean to.
You just called Michael Bolton.
Who wants to talk to Michael Bolton?
That's crazy.
Okay, I'm going to try Brian. I don't know what that was.
Oh, wow.
That's just crazy. I'm going to call him out his number.
What if Michael Bolton calls you back and goes, hey, what'd you need, buddy?
Well, then I'm going to have to go to dinner with him.
Oh. I'd rather have Rohan crack my spine.
Yeah, I know what happened to him.
Hello?
Brian? Hey, I just tried to call you, and I got Kenny G. No, I got Michael Bolton.
What?
Well, I'm here with Eddie, and I tried to call you, and we got Michael Bolton.
Did you know, Brian, Tommy knows Michael Bolton?
I didn't know that.
It's
That's impressive, Tommy.
Well, it's a long story. But we actually are calling you for another reason.
Happy Thanksgiving, Brian.
Thanksgiving's next week.
Oh. Happy post-Thanksgiving.
That'd be after Thanksgiving.
Pre-Thanksgiving.
Okay, we're calling, Brian, because you are the third skit guy, right?
That's what you guys say.
Okay.
Oh,
well,
dude.
it's true.
Okay, Podience. Brian could have gone to Los Angeles to work at, like, Paramount Studios, was it, Brian?
Yeah.
Yeah. And for whatever reason, do you remember that, Tommy?
I do.
Talk about doing life with somebody. We were sitting there outside of a Sonic going, Brian may leave.
And all I could do was encourage him to do what was best for him.
Yeah.
That was the hardest thing in the world.
And I was telling you, you need to tell him to stay.
I wanted to put a little old Southern Baptist guilt on him.
You should have.
I wanted to. I just didn't have it in me.
Podience,
I love him.
Brian Cates is great.
So, Brian, listen, here's the reason we're calling.
Yeah.
We're thinking about things we're thankful for, and you're at the top of the list.
We're thankful
you really
for you. Happy Thanksgiving.
What do you want?
Okay, no, we don't want anything. Okay, we do. We're asking you why, Eddie and I do life together, okay? And when we say to you, hey, we love doing life with you,
Yeah.
you always act like it's dumb.
Why is that, Brian? Brian.
Well, it's a phrase that you guys use with everybody. And so,
What?
after I've heard you guys tell me that phrase, which I'm sure is very touching to a lot of people. But I've heard it several times from each of you, and then I hear you tell it to other people.
Who have you heard us tell it to?
Well, other people at Skit Guys.
Who? Or what names?
At Skit Guys.
All right, Tim.
Yes.
Terry.
Okay, and they are part of our Skit Guy family. We love doing life with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you don't hear me sent to the mailman. Hey, Mr. Mailman, love doing life with you.
I don't. Yeah. After you heard it so many times, it just becomes less. I don't know. It's just I don't know. The phrase rubs me the wrong way.
Oh man!
Like I think if you were to tweak it just a little, like I love doing life with you. It sounds very I don't know. My wife too. Gina, what is that? It sounds kitsch. It sounds
Kitsch.
Kitsch. It sounds like a little cliche.
What?
Even though I haven't heard it anywhere other than you guys.
Exactly.
I think a better thing, it's just a slight tweaking of the phrase, would be, I really, really love that you are part of my life.
That's too
Or
long.
I really, really love that you are in my life. Because I love doing life with you. It sounds like, we're just doing this thing,
No.
It sounds like a Hollywood cliche that people walk around, hey, let's do life with you.
But nobody says it. Well.
Like, hey, babe, call me. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, my people call your people, love doing life with you.
But Brian, that's not what it is. It is our heartfelt statement that we love doing life with you.
Yeah, but it's like your dad tells you growing up your whole life, hey, champ, you're my champ. Champ.
Oh, no, it does not.
But then your dad, coaches a Little League team, and then you hear him say it to all the other kids on the team. Hey, champ,
Okay.
good job, champ.
No. No, wait. I'm with
funny.
you on this. So it's like your whole life, your dad calls you son, and you're his only son. And then when you're 40, he calls your bald best friend son, and now you're just another guy. Is that what you're saying?
What's happened with you guys?
I don't want to talk about it. I was just using a hypothetical.
Maybe I don't want to do life with anybody.
I was just hypothetical.
Okay, audience.
I'm
Just
sorry. That sounds like there's a lot of pain there.
Okay. All right. Well, listen, Brian.
I think you're scared, Brian. That's what I think. I think you're scared. Who hurt you, Brian? Who hurt you?
I don't know, and I don't care.
Okay. Well, listen. Tell Gina we said hi. Tell her right
Okay,
now.
I will.
Right
I
now.
will.
Tell her right now.
She went into the living room to change clothes. We're about to go out for the evening with her brother and
Got it.
sister-in-law.
Very cool. So she went to the living room to change clothes. That's fine. Okay.
So I'm in the living room. She went to our room to change clothes.
Okay, that makes a little more sense.
We're going to have late dinner with her.
Okay, well, we want to tell you that as Thanksgiving approaches, you're at the top of our list of guys that we're thankful for. And Brian, above all else,
Brian. If you don't get anything else, get this, Brian.
remember this. We love doing life with you.
Champ.
As much as that hurts, I want to tell you guys that I could not be more thankful that you guys let me ride this crazy train with you. I really am thankful that you guys brought me in to your world because, I mean, I wouldn't really want to be doing anything else. I mean, it's really, really great. I love having you guys as best friends, and I love getting to work with you guys. It's one of the greatest parts of my life.
Brian,
And I spend most of my time doing it, so
That's
it's
true.
one of the biggest parts of my life.
Well, and you're our number one champ.
We love
Sounds
you,
like
buddy.
you guys gotta go.
Yeah, hey,
You guys
say,
gotta go
hey,
somewhere?
say
I hear
good.
people in the background. Hey, it's time to hang up.
No, we do. Say goodbye to our audience.
Goodbye, audience.
Hey, Brian.
Yeah, Eddie.
Will you come back and do your Martin Scorsese impersonation on our podcast?
Yeah, I'll come back and do it. I don't remember ever doing that, but I'll come back and do it.
Okay, we gotta go.
All right, love you, buddy.
Love you.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.